can finally speak then, that's good. Uh, Hi. P please, do you have some food? uh, uh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come across you. Do you have some food? A little? Yeah, here. You hand over the food. Thank you. I haven't eaten in days. Yeah, it's okay. It's been a while since I've seen an actual person, hence why I'm feeling a bit awkward and, on edge right now. Me too. It's just been me and those things. And my boyfriend, Ty. Your boyfriend is here? Yeah, he's in the garage. Uh, okay. I'm sorry. It's okay. He's been gone for a long time. He kept me going when he was here, but now he's gone. I don't have anything left. I've just been waiting to die, and then you came here. Well, if there's one thing I do know is that you can't give up. You have to keep going. Have to believe it'll get better even at those points when you really don't think it will. Well, really, yeah. I mean, I've been walking around for ages, There've been times where I've wanted to give up, but I'm still here. So, I mean, if we've survived this many months already, then we might as well continue to live on more. It's a nice way of thinking. I just don't believe that's true. I suppose that's fair enough. Either way, I'm Brent. Who are you? Mandy. My name is Mandy. It's nice to meet you, Mandy. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen a living person, so not really sure how this works. It's been so quiet. There's no sound but the moans they make. I'd kind of forgotten how my own voice sounded. Yeah, I know the feeling. Sometimes I just talk to myself, because it kind of makes me feel less lonely. That's weird. You talk to yourself. Doesn't that make you crazy? Think what you want to think. I have my reasons. I can imagine that you've been through a lot, just like everyone has, or I presume everyone has. I've met many people during this. Yeah, I mean, I was with a group with at least 20 people, but that was about 2 months or so ago now, probably more. Did they die? No. Kind of got exiled, so that didn't really that didn't really go as planned, I suppose. But why did you get exiled? Basically, back in where we were staying, we got attacked by the military. Well, I say attacked. They barged in and basically set up base there without our permission, and I ended up stopping the general, and I suppose the group didn't like that. I mean, it weren't really the entire group's choice because they didn't know at the time, but you get what I mean anyway. You stopped him. Does that mean that you killed him? Yeah, that's exactly what it means. He tried to attack women, tortured an old man, and quite frankly, I couldn't let that continue. I mean, it's one of the few things that I will not stand for. Well, I say one of the few things. There's quite a few things I won't stand for, but that one specifically is just one of those things. I think that if I was in your group, I would have thanked you instead of sending you away. I mean, I murdered a man. Couldn't really expect people to just accept it, let alone thank me for it. Still, you had a good reason for doing so. Yeah, well, it happened. Not much I can do now. I figure I should ask this. Do you mind if I wait out the group that's outside in here? Sure, as long as you stay down here and out of my bedroom. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I'll just stay on the sofa, stay out of my way, or stay out of your way as much as possible. I mean, if you don't want me on the sofa, then I'll I'll just stand in the corner or something, or sit on the floor. I'm not overly bothered. How long do you think it'll take for the group of things to go? I call them ghouls, so it's just easier to give them a name in general. But the group of ghouls, probably a day or two from experience. Okay, then what? Where are you heading after that? I don't know. I mean, I've heard rumours that there's a group hanging around a market somewhere. I say I've heard rumours. What I've actually seen have been like little writings on walls, graffiti, things like that, mentioning a marketplace, or not marketplace. I don't think like a store or something. I'm not really too sure. Like a Lidl's maybe. I don't really know what it is. I don't know, but I've heard something, or read something, I should say, about a market or something that has a group or something. I don't really know. And you want to find him? Well, yeah. I mean, don't really want to be on my own forever. So, safety in numbers and all that. Can I go with you? When you leave? I am. Yeah, I mean, you don't really know me, and you just want to. I mean, you want to join me? I mean, some guy you only just met, and I mean, even if you did, you have got to not wear pink. I mean, it's probably not the best idea. Why do you think I'm wearing the darkest colours I can find, If we're going to be stuck with each other over the next day or so, then we have plenty of time to get to know and trust each other. I suppose so. Yeah, you're right. And what's with the blood on your poncho? I'm guessing you killed a lot of ghouls. Yeah, kind of. Are you ready to hear something really strange? Maybe. Sure, go ahead. Basically, I found, a few weeks ago, actually, I was stuck in, like, this, I don't even know what it was. It was, like, at a park, and there was, like, this little, one of the, like, places where you can buy, like, little toys or stuff like that. I forgot the word for it. I don't know. I'm not even going to try and think of it. It's going to annoy me now that I can't think of it, but it was basically like a little store where they obviously sell merchandise or things like that, whatever, like little, whether you get the little bobbleheads or whatever. Basically, it was a little place like that, and I was trapped in there, completely surrounded, and I was hoping that the group of the ghouls would have been gone by the morning, but turns out they weren't. And then I ended up having to fight my way out, but turns out that before I went in there, I think I only killed one ghoul or so, and I was already covered in blood. I mean, I hit one, it didn't die, then I hit a few others, and then I killed one fully, and it basically covered me in blood, which luckily I managed to get off. But I noticed that when I opened the door next, after they'd lost interest, they no longer tried to attack me. So I suppose, and then I mean, I went from there, and turns out I could actually walk through them. So I was really surprised by that, and honestly terrified. I was pretty sure that I was going to get murdered at that point by one of them, but it seems like the ghouls actually think that you're one of them when you're covered in their blood. I suppose it masks your smell or something. I don't really know how it works, but it just does. No way. That does not work. It does. I mean, that's why I'm covered in it. Although I suppose you'd probably then say that I'm probably insane because I talk to myself. So, I mean, it's working for me. I mean, there's a whole group of them outside, and I mean, they didn't kill me, right? So, it clearly does work. That's terrifying. Walking beside those ghouls. Isn't that scary? I mean, it is. But it saves energy, I suppose. I mean, it's easier to leave them than kill every single one I find. I mean, I feel like I probably should be doing that because the less of them around, the more likely it is for us to go back to the way the world used to be, but it's just so much effort. I mean, especially when you're low on food and water as it is, and then the fact that you have to kill loads of them, it's just harder. It's just easier to walk amongst them than fight, I get that. I've only ever killed maybe 10 of them or something like that. I've killed quite a few. I mean, I don't really know how many. I didn't really go and count how many of them. I mean, there were quite a few. I mean, there was a school full. I'm not going to get into that, but I try to avoid them most of the time. It's just easier, like I said. But so what now? We wait. You could take the sofa, sleep if you want, stay awake if you want. I don't mind. I think I'll keep watch at the door. Make sure no ghouls get in. I mean, you don't really have the door blocked very well. You just have a curtain covering it so that they can't see in. So, okay, yeah, sounds good. Alright, let's do that then. I don't think so. One actually, yeah, they're in your garden, so you want to be careful. Stay away from the windows if you can as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat over on this sofa, and I'll keep an eye on the door. I'll sit here. What I'll do is I'll sit right on the end, and I'll sit and I'll face the door, so you can go and do whatever you want, I suppose. Go upstairs or whatever. I know I'll stay down here and stay out of your way for now. Sorry, I fall asleep. Must have done. Mandy? I don't know, maybe she's upstairs, I don't really know. Doesn't look like the ghouls managed to get in. Doesn't seem any lighter outside either. Still I must not fell asleep. I mean, the last thing I could remember was I was speaking to Mandy about her past and my past, and then she went upstairs, so I don't really know, but I don't know. Let's go and ask and see if she's upstairs. I mean, Mandy, I don't want to barge in upstairs on you while you're maybe getting changed or something. I don't really know, but I'm coming up just so you know. She's not up there. Don't know where she could be. I mean, her bed's fine. She hasn't. She's got a diary or something there, but it's not been written in. Don't know where she could be. It's not warm either, so it's not like she's been cooking anything. She wouldn't have gone outside. I don't really know where she could have gone. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, it's just she couldn't have just disappeared out of the face of the earth. I mean, that's impossible. This had bars earlier. God damn it, Mandy, you serious? I swear if she's done what I think she's done, if she's walked in there and she's let her ghoul boyfriend... I suppose there's only one way to find out. That's by going in. Okay. Weapon out just in case. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, for God's sake. I don't need to see any more. Oh, for God's sake, why does this always happen? I mean, why does it seem... I just met her and she's already dead. I don't even know what to say. And I gave her food too. Could have used that food for myself, and I know that's me thinking selfishly, but I gave her food, and she went ahead and she just killed herself anyway. I mean, maybe she didn't, maybe, I don't know what she would have been doing in there if she didn't go in there to be with him. She actually asked me if she could come with me. Suppose I didn't give her a straightforward answer. Is it my fault? Is this my fault that she did this? Maybe if I'd have said that she could come with me, like straight up just said, instead of questioning her about going with a stranger, maybe if I'd have just said, yeah, you can join me, maybe she wouldn't have done that. feel even more alone than I was when I first got here. I mean, been alone for months, yet finally meet someone new and they kill themselves, and now I just feel 10 times more alone. Like I finally meet someone alive and then they just gone. It's just... didn't even know what to say.